Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you with a magazine and with a little Lucy.
Hello.
So she's just got in from college. We've actually just got in from taking little lady for a walk, haven't we, Lulu?
Yeah.
We have. And it was very cold out there, I have to admit. I have got a cold, so I do apologise if I sound all bunged up, but I am. But Lucy came to the rescue. She bought me some, was it hall soothers? Lockets or something. And yeah, I can breathe slightly now, so I'm quite happy. I think they're in my coat pocket though. And so yeah, she found them in the shop for me. She went, "Mummy, why don't you try these? These might help you breathe." So she did. So anyway, let's go through the magazine. This is Papercraft Essentials and it is issue 206. So this is the magazine that's just dropped through the door today.
Yeah, lockets.
And the lockets are the
Honey and lemon.
ooh, honey and lemon. That's why they were very nice. So she bought me them from the shop. So isn't that lovely of her, looking after her mummy? I have to say they did help as well. So yeah, we're looking at Papercraft Essentials issue 206. So this is the magazine that's come today. This is the editor, so he always writes a little bit, and then we've got all the different bits and pieces that are within the magazine. So yeah, we've got, I'm just going to go to a few random pages just so that you can see. I like that. So that's a birthday reminder. Excuse me. Which is quite funky. Right, I'm going to go and get a drink of water and I'll be back. I'm back. Okay, so yeah, we've got this birthday reminder, which I think is quite sweet. I have to have a go at making something like that because I keep forgetting all the birthdays. Okay, so we have a puzzle page. Right, I'll be back in a second. Okay, so we're back. Sorry about that. My husband phoned. Right, so again, I'm not going to go through the whole magazine with you guys. I'm just going to grab a few pages and turn it over just so that you can see some of the stuff that is in the magazine. Because if you're going to buy it, you'll want to read it yourself, and it's not fair if I, what's the word? Spoil it for you guys. So yeah, we have your cards. I don't recognise anyone. Oh dear me. Just looking for, here it is. Oh no, it isn't. That's not it. Oh, this is it. So coming up in next one, on the next Papercraft Essentials, it's Lily of the Valley. So it doesn't really show you what you're getting. No. Just says create gorgeous gifts and creative cards with your digis. So yeah, it just says Lily of the Valley, doesn't it? Or is this it? No, that's your complete guide to stamping. Ooh, that might be quite fun. Or is that the next issue? Actually, no, that's the next issue. See, this is what happens when you feel a cold. You just don't understand anything. And obviously, I'm not understanding anything. So, it's a double mag and digi download issue. So, there's over 300 expert ideas, tips to try. And you're getting digi stamps. I'm assuming these are all digital. I hate like working with digital bits. Don't get me wrong. I do think that they're handy, but yeah. Anyway, you get topper sentiments, papers and more. But my printer, I need a printer that will actually work. And do you know what, I'm looking at these digi stamps, and these stamps I already have, because I already have the creative stamping magazines, which all these stamps came in. So we already have the stamps. Anyway, that is the magazine. Let's have a look at the free gift, which is just absolutely gorgeous. Oh dear me, I really am full of it. I'm a lot better today though than I have been all week. So that at least I'm up. I'm not falling asleep every 5 seconds. Okay, Right, so we have this, and straight away, you know what I'm going to do? When it came through the door, the first thing I thought of is I want to make a slimline card just using the packaging, because the packaging is so nice. So that's what I think I'm going to do. I'm just taking this off because I'd like to use that. But I also want to use this adventure, and then we can use that as well. So I'm just going to cut it down. Okay. All the way across, because I'll use my trimmer to cut that. Right. Because I get rid of these anyway. I cut, oh, look at them, we can cut them out. I get rid of these bits anyway, because what I tend to do is I tend to put all the stuff into a folder, and then I'll put like a little label on the folder where they're from, if I remember. I've got some there that I have no idea which issue and stuff they came from. I will cut the rest out, but I'm just grabbing them for now because I think we'll use them on a card. Right, anyway, that is the actual packaging. So we're getting 4 die cut sheets. So here they are, and they're absolutely gorgeous just by what I saw. I mean, how beautiful are those? And these are winter cards more than they are Christmas cards, which I really, really like. Oh, isn't that just lovely? They are absolutely gorgeous. And oh, look at that owl. Oh, I love you very much. That is so cute. So those are the topper pages. Then we've got our 8x8 paper. I'm assuming it's 8x8. Let me just check. Yeah, so we've got, and they're single-sided, so we've got this scene one, we've got one that has snowflakes on, we've got this, what's the word for it, like sunburst, then we've got this one which we'll cut into 4x4, make perfect 4x4 cards, and then we've got this one as well. Then, excuse me, we have 2 plain white card bases. Oh, I'm hoping these are inserts because they are so flimsy. I would actually use these more for an insert. They measure 5 3/4 by 4 3/4, but they're like maybe 120 GSM. They feel like. So yeah, it doesn't say. It just says you get, oh no, they are the card bases. I mean, we can strengthen them up, so it's not really much of an issue. Get 2 envelopes to go with them. Then we've got 2 smaller cards, and again, really flimsy, but they are what they are. And these are 5-inch squares. We also have the envelopes to go with them, so it's always nice to have the envelopes. A lot of the time in these kits I never have the envelopes, but yeah, it's always nice to have them. And then we've got these papers which are 5 1/4-inch square. So we've got this one which is like a Starry Night, we've got that one with snowflakes, we've got a scene, we've got a blizzard. Oh, that's how I see it. We've got this another patterned one. Trying to work out what way they go. That, it sort of looks that way, doesn't it? That reminds me of icebergs. And then we've got another snow scene. And then we've got that one. And then we also have 2 sheets of acetate. And they measure 4-inch squares. And they also give us some foam square adhesives as well. And then last but not least, we get this gorgeous iridescent glitter, which is, who doesn't love glitter? Who doesn't love glitter? So that's what we have. So the first thing that I want to do is grab some cardstock. Okay. Because I want to make a slimline card using the packaging. So that's the first card I'm going to make. Now when I'm doing slimline cards, I tend to just guess it all. So yeah, I just sort of look at what I think is right. I don't tend to do a lot of measuring. So I'll fold it over to where I think I want my card to be. And I was going to say, it normally ends up about 3.5 inches. And that is more or less on 3.5 inches. So, yeah, so that's 3.5 inches by 8.25 inches. So that's going to be our first card. So I'm definitely wanting this on here. And as you can see, that fits lovely. I'm going to grab this. Excuse me. And like I said, I do apologise. I am really full of cold. There's quite a nasty bug going around at the minute, and I know that there's a lot of you that have it. So if you do have it, I am sending you big hugs, because I know that you need those big hugs right now. Because this is it's just awful. It really is. But you know, I have my family looking after me, so all is well. Right, I've just cut them down. Now, I want a backing piece for them, and I'm thinking of this one. So I'm going to cut this down to 3.25. Okay, and let's move that over. And what we're going to do is I'm going to stick that on there, like that. So let me find some glue. That's a thought, actually. Is my glue even here? Oh, this is the first time I've crafted in days, guys. It's been lovely. I'm really, I've just been wanting to get into my craft room all weekend since Thursday. I won't care. What's really, really sad is, on Wednesday I had my flu jab. I don't think it's down to my flu jab. I think it's down just to being run down. But my daughter, my eldest daughter, came home from Newcastle. And I've got some exciting news. So a lot of you guys read her story that was published in her local magazine online for her uni. She's only gone and done it again. She's got another one. So I will have to let you guys know when that is up, and you'll have to go and read it. She said it's if any of you, so for those who've read the first story, you will know that it was from a therapist's point of view. Well, it still is from a therapist's point of view. I haven't read it yet. She kept it quiet from me. It's like she knows that I'd tell you all. But yeah, so I will give links as soon as I know. I will actually just put up a special video for Kate to let you all know when her next, because she did say I had to keep you all informed of when she put her next story out. So her next story is going to be published very soon, so I'm absolutely over the moon with her. Anyway, it's her birthday on the 25th. I have no idea when this is going to go up, so it's Tuesday today. I'm going to aim for later on tonight. It all depends on how I feel, because the chances are by the time I go to my laptop I might be too tired, so it could be Wednesday or it could even be Thursday, her actual birthday. So yeah, but she came home for her birthday so that we could all go out and have meals and stuff, and I had to stay at home for most of the meals because I was feeling really poorly, and I never did anything special. Normally I would do like birthday cake and stuff. I mean, she was absolutely awesome. She understood completely because she could see that I was quite poorly with it. So yeah, so hopefully come her birthday I've got a little surprise going to her house. And I'm quite lucky because she's not going to watch this until I tell her to watch it. So if it does go up tonight or tomorrow, then I know she won't see it. But if she does see it, I'm not telling her what it is. I'm just saying there's a surprise coming. So I hope she likes it. So it was, getting a cold was the wrong time to get a cold. Definitely the wrong time. So yes, I do apologise if I sound really bunged up, because I am. And I can barely breathe. Honestly, what we all like. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? I don't know why. I just had this in my head when I was doing it. Like, this is going to be a banner. Like, when I saw the kit, I just wanted to make a Slimline card using the packaging. I just felt like I needed to. Oh, how cute is that? Right, I'm going to actually just stick it down, and we're just going to have it so that the only thing that is lifted up is our animals. Oh, that is well cute. That is so cute. So there you go. I don't think I tell you what I have been doing. I've been fussy cutting. So my new scissors are upstairs where I've been fussy cutting. So yeah. Never mind. So these all need sharpening. I must get around to sitting clean. Need to clean all my scissors, and I need to sharpen them all as well. Right, I'm just going to go all the way around. Oh dear. I feel like I'm going to start coughing again. But I just feel like I want this one last thing on this card. And then what we'll do from here, just, there we go. Because I feel like we could have, you know, just like an extra little animal. Yay! Just there. But I'm going to have it raised up. So it's just going to be slightly separate from the others. Okay, I need to get that quite thin. Just for the tail. Okay. So, like so. And then I'll just do, I think that might be a bit too big, so let's cut that in half. Okay, and then I'm going to stick this on as well. I mean, you could, excuse me. Right, I'm going to get a glass of water and I'll be back. Sorry about that, right. Okay, so what you could do is take, you know, the bits we've took from there. You could actually cut them out as well and raise them up so it just looks like there's more animals. But I'm not actually 100% sure whereabouts I've put it. So, yeah, it's here somewhere. Oh, there it is. But yeah, you could sort of tuck them behind and, oh, should we have, yeah. No, we'll leave it. I'll use that on something else. So that is our first card done using the packaging. So there's that one. Okay, now we'll use these flimsy cards. I'm going to do these two. Okay. And what I'm going to do is, because they're that flimsy, is I'm going to stick them together. Because of the fact that they really are terrible. So instead of wasting, you could use them for die cutting or anything, but yeah, they're just too, it's too thin for me to use. So instead of wasting them, because personally I wouldn't use them for die cutting. If I don't use them as card base, the chances are they'll never get used. They'll just sit there. So by just gluing them together and then using my trimmer just to straighten those edges up, yeah, I'm more likely to use it. So that is what we're going to do. So I've only took like a slither off, like a really, really small amount, and that really is just to keep it. And I mean, it feels a little bit sturdier, so it does feel better. Right, so I'm going to use, I want to use these. I might use this purple one actually. Yeah, let's do that. Right, so I'm going to put some glue down. And if I I can get away with not talking, I think I will. Just because otherwise I would cough a lot. Right, so we're just gonna go around like so. So I'm making sure that it is all nice and neat and all straight, and that's the best way that I ensure it to be straight, rather than cutting it to the size that I require. Now I do want to use one of these because I really like these, so let's cut these down. Okay, and that one is the one that I'm drawn to, so let's raise that up. Right, I will be back in a second. Okay, so just looking at Beamish Museum, my daughter rang. I'm glad she rang actually, because I ended up having a really bad coughing fit, so I think I would have had to put the phone down on you. I feel really awful, but I was so excited to get this kit, and I think because I really wanted to make that card. Anyway, yeah, we're Lady snoring, I don't know if you can hear her. We're planning on a meeting up at Beamish Museum in December, so I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. So while I was on the phone to my daughter, she said she'll send me the link as well for her book once she has it, so I will do I'll do an extra video, so probably just you'll see my lovely face, and I'll leave the link for you in that video. But while I was talking to her, I fussy cut these out and I stuck this on. So and I'm not going to do much to it actually. These are just off the packaging again. I don't want the owl on it, but I definitely want Mr. Penguin and Mr. Polar Bear. And then I think I want well, they're the same. I've got two exactly the same. Are they all the same? No, they're different. It's very strange. Very strange indeed. Oh, I'm going to use the birthday wishes, I think, because I think that just goes with Mr. Penguin. Or, actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to go with congratulations. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Right, so I'm just going to... and I am going to really apologise. I'm so sorry if I keep sniffing and stuff. I know how awful it must sound, so I do apologise. I am thinking maybe I should have left this video, but you know, when you're a crafter and you get some new goodies, the first thing you want to do is just have a play, isn't it? So, but I promise I'll try not to do any more videos while I am full of gold. Right, luckily I have some already pre-recorded, so you guys are not going to miss out. So there is lots of fun fab videos coming up. You've got the 12 days of Christmas starting on the 1st of December. Now I've had a lot of people ask me about the Luxe paper pads and if I can do some videos on them. Yes, I can definitely do some videos on them. I already have done videos on them, and the first of which is on the 4th of December. I have done a how many cards can I create for my 12 days of Christmas. So there is one there, and then I think I've got another 2 videos coming up in my 12 days of Christmas using the Luxe paper pads. So hopefully that, guys, will give you lots and lots of inspiration. I really do hope so, because I don't think I'm going to get round to doing any more. I was hoping to, but because I'm full of cold, I'm taking a few weeks off. So yeah, that was so cute. It's so cute. Look at those 2. Oh, I absolutely love that. I want to make one more. Let's make one more. I'm sorry if like I said, I'm really sorry if I start coughing and stuff, but I really want to make one more. I'm too cute not to make one more. Right, do you know what we're going to do? Come on. I'm trying to get rid of my rubbish. So I have a bit of card left over. There it is. So I have this left over from when we made our slimline, and it's not going to go to waste because it's going to be a card. Just like so. So there's that. Now, I'm wondering if we can do anything really fancy with it. Because that's more of a sturdier base. But I'm wondering whether to have... So glue that in there. No, because we'd want it folded back, wouldn't we? So let's fold it back and turn it into a Z-fold card. I do have this here, but I do think that it does need cutting to the same size. This is just what's on my desk. So normally what you would do is get a piece like this length. You would cut off a bit off the bottom and then it would be perfect matching. But I'm wondering whether I don't know actually what I'm doing. Bear with me, guys. I'm having one of those moments. Yeah, I think we're just going to do a Z card, and hopefully, does that fit on? Not quite, so we're going to have to use our papers, which is perfectly fine. So the first one I want to use is this one. So I'm going to just pop lots of glue on there, and you would write your message on the back of this card. So okay, just like that. So I'm just going to cut around it like so, but it's just something a little bit different. Now I think inside the card, it's inside the magazine, sorry, itself, I think it might show you how to do loads of different types of fancy fold cards. But I don't tend to read the magazines straight away. I definitely don't read them before I have a play. I always have a play and then I put them to one side, and when I have a few moments to myself, that's when I come in and I read it. I like that, but I don't want to sort of, yeah. Right, I'm going to stick it on there. So again, let's pop some glue on. And then we're just going to bring this in and line it up. Okay, I just think that's going to go really, really nicely. And then again, let's cut down it. And I'll save all of these little bits for the next time that I get this lovely kit out. Now, if I was well enough, I probably would have done, seen how many cards I could have created with this. But maybe that's something that I could come back on and do. So I'm liking that. So I'm going to go with birthday wishes, only because it's already out. So let's use that. And then we've got one sheet that we've got two of. So this one. So let's have a look. I was thinking we can have Mr. Wolf. Excuse me. So Mr. Wolf, birthday wishes, and then what about Mr. Owl with Mrs. Wolf? So maybe something like, lady's really going for it today, isn't she? Something like that. And then when you open it out, it stands like that. I like that. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm just going to cut all the tabs off because, as most of you are aware, they annoy me. Even when I'm poorly, they annoy me. Okay. And thankfully nobody else in my household has got a cold. Thank goodness. It's definitely not COVID. Although it is sitting on my chest, but it's definitely not COVID, which is really, really good. I must have had about 5 or 6 tests. Just every time I know that I knew anybody was coming around, I was testing myself just to make sure. You're always worried, aren't you, in case you're going to pass it on to somebody else. But yeah, I've sort of kept my distance from everyone because I know that there's a horrible virus going around at the minute, and it's knocking everybody for 6. So if you do have it, then like I was saying earlier, I am sending you big healing hugs. And I'm hoping you have a speedy recovery very, very soon. So, yeah. My husband seems to think it was the flu jab, because I had my flu jab, but I don't think it was. I didn't think I'd ever had a reaction to one. Well, once, but yeah. How gorgeous is that? Ta-da! And then you would just write on the back your message. So, let me just move that out of the way. We have got absolutely loads left of this kit. And when I say loads, I mean loads. So I'm just putting that lid back on. So we've got all of our lots of toppers left. I mean, we've got 2 full sheets untouched, so we have those. We then have so I think I used half of one 8x8 paper, so we've got most of them left. We've got the 3 left of our 4x4 toppers. And I've only cut in to 2 sheets of the 5 1/4 inch square ones, so we've still got loads left of those. Still got 2 card bases, and still got 2 little envelope, well, 4 envelopes left. That's from my little pile that I keep bringing in for some reason. We've got half a sheet of dimension left. So lots and lots are left to have a really good play with once I am fully on the mend. So let's have a look at our cards. So these are the cards that we've made, and I mean these 2 and this card has come from packaging. How amazing is that? Oh, they're just gorgeous. They're absolutely gorgeous. I love them. I really, really love them. I might even send one of these out in my I do a monthly challenge. It's the last one on my on my Facebook group for the year. So I don't do one for December because I know how busy everybody is, so I don't do December. But it's your entry is who you've been inspired by. So which YouTuber has inspired you and why. So it can be, you can make anything you want. It doesn't matter what you make, but it's to see who who has inspired you. So that is, so I think I might send out this congratulations one to the winner of that when I draw it, which will be on the 1st of December. So if you're not part of my Facebook group, do go over, check it out, because yeah, you've still got about a week ish, maybe a bit less to go. That's depending on when this goes up. I'm going to aim for tonight. But we'll see. I've got to edit. Yeah, I've got a feeling it's going to end up being Wednesday at 6 o'clock that I release this. So yeah, but you've still got a few days. You've got about 6 days in which to enter. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for putting up with me, especially if you've come this far. Please do subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hopefully I'll see you again in another video very, very soon. But until then, please do all take care and happy crafting. Bye.